welcome. I'm checking sound now. Look at that. Everything works. It's like I'm a professional YouTuber or something. It sure is nice to come through here. Need to mute my back audio to make sure it was working. Anyway, sure is nice to come in here and see people already ready to go. Using the scaffolding, I assume that is the scaffolding. We can't touch it, so we won't. And let's just start with this and see how far we get today. What do you say? What do you say? Top to bottom, maybe? As I get readjusted to the controls, there we go. So the purpose of this stream is, real question I have right now is, will you be able to spray a Dalmatian? That's a good question. Hi James, nice to see you. Virtually, but still, nice to see you. Yeah, the purpose of this was simply so that I could, is there a way for me to join this, please? So that I can actually see my chat. Just a moment, guys. Here I was talking about how I'm a professional YouTuber, and no, not so much. Okay, hold on. We'll move this so it's at least clean in a different spot. For some reason, my live didn't pop up. I'm not sure why. Alright, we're good. But yeah, purpose was hang out, chill, talk, have fun. Yeah, I gotta get this stuff done, but I figured this was a good way just to really up to you guys. So feel free to engage in the chat, or not. I do not shame lurkers. So whatever you want to do. I cannot make that bigger. Okay, we'll just go with this. My old man eyes will adjust. Whee! So much fun. So then I guess the next question is, has anyone else played this? James, I think you said you had, right? You were playing it? Or had played it? I think you even offered to help me, which is awesome. If nothing else, feel free to tell me if I'm doing stuff wrong. I don't take constructive criticism poorly. There we go. So fresh and so clean. So for those who haven't seen it, this is literally how the game goes. You're given a dirty thing, you make it clean. I have been told the fire station is one of the bigger levels. That may or may not. And that's clean. First thing. So yeah, this might take multiple sessions, multiple streams, or maybe I just finish it up off camera. I don't know. But we'll see how far we get and how much everyone wants to keep going with this. Yeah. James has a story. If you need help, let me know. I got you. That's awesome, James. Yeah, we'll definitely work on something at some point. We can do it on camera or off, your preference, whichever one you want. I appreciate the offer. I do have a goal of 100%ing it, all the DLC and whatnot, but I'm also not looking forward to the amount of time. Like, I want it, but I don't know about the effort involved. Final Warrior, if you're doing that PlayStation share thing, I assume you're a PlayStation. But if you're doing a PlayStation share thing, you can steal it from a buddy if they have it. So make them buy it. You don't have to worry about it. So much dirt. The world is filthy. Especially this world. Oops, wrong button. Crouch, there we go. I'm sure there's a better, more optimal way to do this, but I'm just kind of going as the spirit strikes. You'll have that, I guess. Or I'll have that. It's kind of tricky seeing the amount of delay between when I'm doing this and when it hits YouTube. Kind of tricky. I changed the latency. I don't think he's here, but Twisted Jonathan was trying to troubleshoot with me on some stuttering, and some of it is, I think, just the internet, but some of it was some of my options. So, well, the tower's inside walls are clean. Lay down on our belly and go under here. Yeah, there's dirt everywhere. The nozzle that rotates, is that the one to use, this one? Oh yeah, that's helping. I think it might. That might have been a pro tip there. Thank you. Especially for under here. Alright. Are these done? That is the question. Those look like they're done. Okay. What about soap, James? Is soap worth it? I couldn't decide, because it does work, but it costs money. I was using it on the skate park for the areas of graffiti. Can you imagine you hire this guy to do the power washing for you, and he just hangs out on your tower spraying things, laying on his stomach? I think you made a mistake. Probably did make a mistake starting with this one live, but it was the next trophy in my life. So here we go. It does bother me that I can't see my shoes. It bothers me in every game that I can't see shoes. Just like in driving games, if you don't see the dashboard, if you don't have an option to see the dashboard, I totally do everything way outside of the car. So. this is showing. There it goes. That one I think is done. That one is done. Ledge is not done. But that's okay. That's an outside project. Alright. And back down again. So don't stay with that one. Okay, because this is kind of my go-to nozzle, but sometimes it takes multiple go-throughs, so use that one for the hard-to-reach places, as you said. How excited is everyone for PowerWash Simulator 2? I think, isn't that coming out this year? This is filthy. My brain is weird. I won't be able to play that one until I get this one done. Just like I really want to play 2 Point Museum, but my brain is like, well, first you have to play 2 Point Hospital, and then you have to play 2 Point Campus. So, yeah, I might never get to 2 Point Museum. We'll see. You know where I live, I actually have to power spray several times a year. It is not nearly as much fun as it is in this game. Although it does feel nice in the summer. The case. Have you seen kind of the opposite version of this game? Now there's a graffiti simulator, where you go around and color stuff for people, spray paint stuff. They should do a collab. You make this stuff and then you come in and power spray it clean. This game will definitely teach you patience and thoroughness. That's for sure. Yep, see, you beat me to it, or we said it at the same time. There's spray paint simulator. That's hilarious. Sure if there is, but if there's any content creators in here, James, I'm sorry, off the top of my head, I don't remember if you have a YouTube channel or not. So if you do and I'm forgetting, I apologize. But if there's any content creators in here, feel free to share your channel in the chat. That way, in case I'm not following you, I can. Have graffiti in it? I haven't played it, so that was when I was wow, there was a lot to go before that county clean. Okay, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. really glad that this doesn't have realistic dirt blowback. That would be annoying. Oh man, I missed all kinds of stuff. I thought I was doing good. Embarrassment to power washers. I don't know about anyone else, but that color that they use to highlight the dirt, I wish we could change it. Because it always kind of seems to blend in. Inside there, inside there. Okay, well, I'm not sure what they're looking for, but we'll just keep going. Apparently they were looking for that. What just popped? The wall frame? Oh, that probably goes all the way up and down, doesn't it? Okay. Just, yeah, okay. Those go up and down. Alright. We press on like Lee nails. Sorry, that joke is old even for me. Starting to get back into the rhythm. It's been a gives the thumbsticks a workout. Oh, and I don't think I've said it yet, but since this is being recorded, and even if it wasn't, thank you guys for clicking on the video. I appreciate you all. You make this stuff fun. I mean that sincerely. Also, I don't know if you can hear my son in the background from time to time, but he's having a riot with his mom. They're playing. He also decided to skip his nap. He's not even 2 years old and 1 month yet, and he's already decided that naps are for babies. So, pray for her. You can change the highlight for dirt? Well. Quickest flip into the options ever. Camera, general, crosshairs, dirt detail. What is a dirt detail? We'll click on it. Sure, why not? Crosshair dirt detail. Sure, why not? Select stance. Show dirt highlight. There it is. What do I think will show up nice? Pink time. There we go. James, you're awesome. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Bless you. You get a gold star by your name. At the end of the video, you can trade those in for, well, nothing, but I appreciate you. I've just compromised the realism of this. Look at that nasty pink. That's hilarious. Sure when, I could look it up. But a year ago this month, I posted my first video to YouTube for this channel, and I super do not recommend going and watching it, because it's awful. I left it up kind of just to remind me where I started, but I have now been on for a year, and this is how far I've gotten in a year. Gold star, that's right, buddy. Yeah, what's a golden ticket gonna get you besides an adventure in a psychopath's candy shop where people are gonna die? I mean, let's face it, they died. Splattering the dirt there. What I was doing, how I missed it, but I sure missed it. So for a while, this is going to be the Tuesday live stream game, because it gives me a chance to just hang out with all of you and get this done. So hopefully you enjoy it. And if you would prefer to just listen to the sounds of water and I be quiet, you can do that too. Just let me know. Otherwise, you get my witty and brilliant commentary. Well, thank you, James. I appreciate you. That's one of the things I really like about my little corner of the internet. There's people like you and others are so encouraging, and it's awesome to get to know you. That way's the smart way. There we go. Work smarter, not harder. Unless you like to work harder and you have fun, I guess. Who graffitied the inside of the fire department's tower? I asked you. That had to have been a firefighter. There I go, trying, I guess. And then come Sunday at 2, we'll be live streaming More of the Horizon Zero Dawn New Game Plus hardest difficulty run, where literally all I do is run until they make me fight something. So, if that's your cup of tea too, and if it's not, that's fine. Alright, anything else on this level? Just on these steps. And down we go. Okay, bottom of that step. I missed my steps. Yay! Completion! Wait. Not yet. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you letting me know the game volume's high. We'll turn that down. How's that sound now, man? And welcome to the stream. I don't know, maybe we're better with the audio? I know there's a delay. I'm not trying to rush you. I just didn't want to fight with it, as in try to fight to talk over it. Hopefully better now. Awesome. Thanks, James. And again, if you're a creator, your info, whether it's your X or YouTube or whatever, I want to make sure I got you all followed all the places I can. I think I do, but maybe not. I'd hate to miss somebody. Also, you guys are helping me out by being here, both to help encourage, so I know that there are people that want to watch this, but also just by being here, you're helping me with the YouTube algorithm and watch hours and all that. So, least I can do is give back. So, yay! We're getting towards the end of the tower. Honestly, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought for this part. I know we're not even close to done. Could you imagine if they had opened this game up to modding? Farm Sim and Skyrim do as well as they do the modding. I could see it now. Power spraying a beach villa, or they turn it into a game where you bounce a beach ball back and forth, 2-player. The outside is a pain? Okay, great. I appreciate the heads up. I'm gonna cry, aren't I? That'll be fun. It's cathartic. The frame, that's got to go outside. Okay. Because there's not in here for how much it says still needs done. Yep, that's the frame. Okay. Alright, well. Let's go get a ladder. I forget you have to hold the sprint here. Are they gonna matter? Or are they gonna be helpful? What? You can't put the ladder up here? Okay, now I see why you asked about the extended attachments. I get it now. Extension, long, nozzle, yeah, that'll work. We're gonna need to do this, aren't we? Oh cool, it doesn't even reach all the way up there. Well, this'll be fun. This'll be great. I might have celebrated a little too soon about how much I thought the ladder was going to fit out here. And it was just going to be nice flat surfaces. But no. Also, at some point, my son's going to go down tonight for sleep. And if we're still playing, I'll have to pause this to go tell him goodnight and all that. So I'm sure y'all understand. Just letting you know in advance. You have to jump to get to the top. Alright, well, montage sequence, I guess, of me jumping. The guys that made the trophies hate us, don't they? They're like, hey, I bet you we can get people to not only play a game that's basically a job, but we can make them do it as difficult as possible and jump. And they were right. Okay. We're going to leave that alone and hope that all that stuff up there will just magically go away if I clean the rest real good. Let's get all this done. And then worry about that stuff up top. Try to do this quasi-efficiently. Yay, 1 star. I did figure out those little text messages show up when you completed a star. So we're 20% of the way through this, theoretically. They probably were, James. You're right. They probably were thinking, oh, beat the game and then replayability. But that's not how I do it. I envy you and Final Warrior and other people that will play a game and then go back and play it again. It's not Yeah, I just, for some reason, my brain's not wired that way. Too many things I want to do, so I try to just get it done in one, but that does sometimes kind of ruin the gaming experience for me, so I am my own worst enemy. I could go on an entire rant right now about the Guardians of the Galaxy game and how the trophies ruined it, but then I'd have to be honest and say, yeah, but I didn't want to play it a second time, so I ruined it for myself. So, let me do something dumb. Squeaky rubber boots. Ah! Come on. Why can't I get back up there? I was up there before. Oh, I missed a spot. Shame. Ha ha! Standing in just midair. This is fun. I would take a rappel and a squeegee right now. I have such good internet friends. Y'all are willing to throw me off the side of a building to help me out, and I appreciate that. Truly an amazing group of people. Yeah, I think I'm clever. I'm probably not clever. Wow, I did not do a good job up here. I sure thought I did. That's okay, I was still getting warmed up. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. I forget who the video was, but there was a guy that decided to not only platinum this, but 100% every level, and never touch a ladder or a step stool, never go up steps, I think was one of his criteria. A lot of stuff like this hanging off the edge. If I find it, I'll stick it in the comment on this video when it's all said and done, but yeah, it was crazy. And yes, I watched the whole thing. It was peak gaming. Well, there's another ding. The dings are coming faster together. Okay. Thankfully, there's no fall damage in this game. Another thing we could mod if they let us mod. The One Life Permadeath Challenge. Alright. Alright, nothing to do now but do it the proper way and jump and stuff. Okay. Ooh-wee! Clunk. Knowing there's no fall damage, that's still wigged me out to do. Okay, get my angles. You know, I just realized, even if I was able to touch those scaffoldings, like the trophy didn't exist, you still gotta do the backside without it. This is a hard level. Peak entertainment here, guys. Sorry. Please be good enough. No, not yet. Okay. Oh, this whole side. Ha! Yeah, that's not good enough. There we go. There we go. Get all this stuff down here so that maybe there's less jumping in my future. Speaking of jumping, does anyone else watch people do like Jump Night or Super Meat Boy just for fun? Like, you don't actually want to play the game, it kind of scares you, but you like watching them suffer to get the platinum trophy? No, just me? Okay, that's fair. Kind of figured before I started this that this tower was going to take 90 minutes. And then I thought, oh, I way overestimated that when I was on the inside. And I got a little cocky. And here, and the game humbled me. But I'm looking at the time and I'm thinking, you know, I mean, it won't be as short as I had thought before this, but this part may not take me 90 minutes. We may start on the inside. You're here to watch me suffer? Okay, hey, that's fair. I'll take it. You must like to suffer because you're on almost all of my videos leaving comments, which is very appreciated. So I'm glad I'm the person you decided to watch suffer. Drill tower frame cleared. We're totally coming back with the little finer spray head. ka-ching noise. Not really a ka-ching, but you know what I mean. That ring noise, whatever. So satisfying. That thing. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Jump, jump. Wait. Smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder. Haha. That extension's getting in the way, but that's okay. I need the distance. I'm going the distance. I'm going for speed. On and on in a time of need. Watch, now I'll get copyrighted. Okay, I need... There's window 1. Window 2. Window 3. I can count to 3. Let's take that extension off for a second. I don't quite think I'm able to get in there. Thud. Stand up. I forget how you stand up. There we go. Oh yeah, we need the extension back on now. I think I'm in the sweet spot. So much of what I've said tonight could be taken out of context, clipped, and turned into something saucy. Come on. Okay, what am I actually missing here? Let's do this again. Whee! That didn't work. This thing's allowed. If it's not, I'm gonna cry. Are you gonna give me the height that I need? so much stuff missing up there. Oh my goodness. Well, when you're stuck, pretend it doesn't exist. This has been advice you shouldn't. Okay. Let's try this, because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. The dirt may have won, but it can't have won. Have I tried the double jump? No, that might be the issue. Oh, that won't sit up there at all. Okay. Cool. Get all the way back downstairs. It was fun. But it didn't work. I don't think... Could I stand on this and hit it? I don't think so. Not quite. Come on, go up the ladder. It shouldn't be hard to go up the ladder. Way too far. Okay. All right, what do we do? How do we do? Who do we do? Who do we do? This silly overhang. Don't fall. Ooh, I see dirt. All right, new strategy. Employ new tactics. The stubby. Oh, I don't have the sprayer nozzle yet for this. Okay, or the soap nozzle. How far out can we lean? It's so close. Oh, I got it. Okay, is that all of the tower? And the walls aren't done. Wow, okay, a lot of it's not done. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, I forgot all about the back. Well, you have that. You have that. Here I was thinking there was some big secret I was missing. More dirt. I'm gonna be seeing dirt in my dreams. That's how you know it was a good day. Man, they put spray paint way up there. Might be taking another trip to the top of the building. Oh, you knew the whole time, did you, Final Warrior? He's like, I wondered when. I'm sure you did. You noticed things like that. Oh, this is going to be just like the front. But without window ledges to help. Is that the last? Is that the drill tower wall? Why is that? Whatever. Yep, it's literally that wall. Okay. Well, let's get on it. I went from this is going to take 90 minutes to, oh, this is easy, to nope, going to take 90 minutes to, oh, this isn't so bad, and now I'm back to it is going to take 90 minutes. But we'll see how fast I can get this part done. Or rather, efficiently. Could I put this in my other hand, please? Ah! Oh, I glitched it for my favor, maybe? I also don't care. Come on, hit something, please. Whatever I'm getting paid for this job isn't enough. Do not fall off this sledge. It harder on myself than it needed to be. Alright, well, victory belly flop. Yeah. Chung. Ow. Alright, well. Just keep spraying, I guess. Is it worth the longer extension over here? We'll find out. I think it gives you more power, right? Or more range? No gold ticket for me? Alright. I suppose. Wait, I'm the one handing out gold stars. I don't need your gold ticket, Wonka. There, because I said so. When something small like this doesn't come clean after a little bit, it always concerns me. What am I missing? What did I do wrong? Why do all crayons taste like the color purple? If it was the gold ticket from Last Action Hero, then I am a fool for passing on it. Because that would be awesome. And yes, that was Tardy the Turtle from Greg the Bunny. That was an incredibly obscure reference. I'm glad someone caught it. I don't even know if you can say his name anymore. It's the second thing I might have said to get myself canceled today. In this stream. I'll probably do it again. Not even trying, just because. I'm still sad that Greg the Bunny only got one season. That was great. Combat crawl for cleanliness. Just crawl in the muck for fun now, I guess. Why wouldn't you? That's done. Why get up? Yes, it was a stupid decision by Fox. We could probably spend the entire rest of the stream recounting other stupid decisions by Fox. For instance, why is there not a Fox mascot for Fox? Alright, time to stand up. Spray everything down. This is going to be a huge project. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Because there's an inside. I haven't even looked at the inside. Hopefully it's not terrible. But I guess we'll find out. Again, could you imagine hiring this guy and then he's just laying down on his stomach at different places in your facility, just spraying stuff? I think I would want some money back. That's about as far as I feel like going for that. Especially since right now we're doing the roof, not the sides. How the Magic Man doesn't have to refill his sprayer. Well, believe it or not, wow, I turned so slow. Somewhere around me there's supposed to be a cord, a hose with the water. But just like I don't have feet, I don't have that hose. I don't know if they have pack operated power sprayers. Ooh, maybe he's just pulling the water from the atmosphere on the fly. Kind of like one of those instant hot water heaters now that houses have. You know, like that, but molecular. Or maybe he's just a witch. Two stars. 40 the surface to have cleaned for 40%. So if you'll need me, I'll be crying over here in the corner. It's this, and is it the Subway or the restaurant? Whatever one has like the 2 sets of bathrooms. And you get the trophy for doing the toilets last. That's the biggest. Sorry, yawned. I've been up since 4. That's the biggest, I've been told. I obviously have nothing to compare it to. Because I haven't played it yet. And there I go making more comments that sound terrible. out of context. So yeah, tune in for more unintentional idiocy by me. Yes, I have not seen Avatar the Airbender, you are correct, but I do know what a waterbender is. So going for a deep cut. Wasn't that with Twisted Jonathan on a No Man's Sky episode? I think. I miss him. We need to get back to playing games together. Let's see. Okay, I think that's all of the not floor. Well, I mean, other than this, obviously. Can I pull you up? I can. Can I put you right here? I can. I'm so smart. Now, what happens if I fall off this roof? Do I just lose? Like, I fall down there. I might have to remember to try that afterward. Does the ladder just magically come crashing down? Do I save my game and then exit and reload and the ladder's on the ground? I think that's probably what you do. Because I know when you reload, when you come back, the ladder's reset. So that's probably it. When my wife asks, so what did you do for your channel tonight? I'll say, I virtually power sprayed things. And she'll wonder. Which is her right. Work, but is that considered scaffolding for the purposes of the trophy? I don't know. And back. And back. And forth. And I could see this being a lot more zen with a mouse and keyboard. Not that the controller's bad, but the thumbstick, you know, can't quite get the same detail accuracy when you move it. Sweet. I'll take it. Yay, graffiti. For some things, I agree, the mouse and keyboard are inferior, but for other things, like typing, office work, first-person shooters, unless they accommodate for the controller with a little bit of tracking. Yikes, 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 don't fall. In fact, can I reset this ladder just in case? Sure can. Let's be responsible. There we go. Are we console warring in my comment section? I'm all for it. Go ahead. Get rid of that rust or grime or whatever that is. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, hello, random dog barking in my ear. I noticed you in the sound effects. No war. They know they lost. I mean, you might be right. Sadly, I heard the Switch 2 is pretty widely reported to be not an amazing quality product, which makes me sad. I think everyone has a soft spot for Nintendo, and it seems like and that might have happened this time if what I'm hearing is true. Actual information on that kind of stuff, because some people want to see him succeed no matter what, some people want to see him fail no matter what. Honestly, at the risk of sounding kumbaya, I just hope that everybody has fun, because competition at the end of the day is good for the end consumer, because I benefit from that. And at the end of the day, isn't it really all about me? That's a clip to pull from this for later. At the end of the day, isn't it really all about me? That's the winner. Yikes, don't fall off. I don't know why you think you're gonna fall off just because I got you on the edge of this thing spraying water in wet shoes. But if we could not, that would be awesome. For those of you that maybe have snuck in that I haven't seen, because I'm not really paying attention to the counter, welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. Playing PowerWash Simulator so we can just kind of vibe and hang out and chill. So if you'd like to comment in the comments, you can, and if you want to lurk, you can lurk. You're appreciated just for being here. Again, it's been a minute since I've said it, and so far no one's ever taken me up on it, which is fine. But if you're a content creator, meaning like YouTube, Twitter, whatever, I don't mean like OF, feel free to drop a link to your stuff in the chat. You're here helping me out, so one, I want to follow your stuff, and two, also for anyone who is I don't know what I got caught on, but glad I put the ladder back where it belongs. For anyone that would care to share their opinion on it, I'm thinking about July 3rd doing another impromptu stream. Impromptu meaning it's not on my schedule. Obviously, it's not spur of the moment since I'm talking about something 2 days away. But an impromptu stream on the 3rd of July. So let me know if you think, if you'd show up or not, or if it's a good idea or not. I know it's really close to a holiday, but it's not like it's a traveling holiday. And I think some of you guys that are watching may even be across the pond, which would make it very late at night, and I appreciate you giving up your time for that. And also, I know I said it earlier, but we're closer to that time, and there's new people in here, I think, for bed. And I'm gonna have to put you guys on pause while I help him with his bedtime routine for a couple minutes, not long. You know, hug and a kiss and a good night. But he just turned 2 a month ago. So routine is very, very important for him. So, plus, I mean, I'm not going to miss it. It doesn't last very long. Because you're halfway there. Am I halfway there? I am halfway there. Holy cow. We're getting... I don't know why I've chosen to just run around on my stomach for this part, but I have. And I'm committing to the bit now. Did I get under here? I think that I did. I did. Okay. Standing up. And I think, I mean, subject to change because I don't know how long this is going to take, but I think I'm going to finish be that much. Maybe the top of the roof. I don't know. Having fun hanging out, so I don't want it to end, but at the same time, like I said, I've been up since 4. So 4, I guess. Let's not worry so much about all the little speckles. Let's see if we can get this clean just by concentrating on the bigger areas. Yeah. And let's get a landing pad cleared here. There we go. This is where I wish you had the scrubber brush attachment. I have one for my patio, kind of like a floor polisher, but it's got water jets and brushes under it, and we'd be done with this part in like 3 minutes. Again, something that we could mod into it. Let us mod in the next one, please, PowerWash. That would be awesome. There's 3 stars, so that's 60%. Slowly but surely. But it doesn't like it when you call her Shirley. Before you fill it with what? Are you just getting ideas from the pits of hell? You really do like to see me suffer. Clean a pool and then fill it with your gun. It takes 7.5 real world hours while you hold the trigger. You cannot AFK it. It'll know. It's gotta feel your pulse on the trigger button. I still think that there should have been an achievement for looking at one of these messes and then just noping out. Obviously, you'd have to go back and do it, but I think that would be hilarious. There I go again, dealing with the little speckles. Well, we've got all this big dirt that maybe will be all I need to get through. That's true. You don't have to use a mop-it bucket at least. Is it crime scene cleaner that's what you do? Is you mop and bucket everything? And the water gets bloody as you clean up bodily fluids in the tub or the sink or whatever and refill it. I saw someone play that game. In real crime scenes, I know that they don't like super clean up at all, and there really are companies that you can call to clean up from after something terrible happened. But what do they do with those fluids? Do they just like send them down your septic? Is there a special thing you do with it? I don't know, and I don't know that I want to know. I've got a pretty good pattern for this roof. So now it's just a matter of finishing it up. And hopefully I won't have to chase all those little dirty speckles around. That one I will, because it bothers me. Wonder if they made a carpet shampooer simulator. I mean, they made a money laundering simulator, so why not a carpet shampooer simulator? Because those are totally related. It does, yeah, the back and forth strategy is totally from mowing. Yeah, once you get these large flat areas, that's 100% what I'm doing. Which, that's a sim game that scares me. Lawnmower Simulator. That looks insane. If you don't like the idea of lawn mowing, you could think of it as vacuuming. Back and forth. And back and forth. Yay! I didn't have to touch the speckles. Thud. Alright. That's another bit done. Done. On to the next one. One of these days, when I've made it big and I have a staff, I'm going to make someone rewatch my videos and keep track of the average amount of random movie quotes or song lyrics that I drop. Because I am genuinely curious to know how much of what I consider to be beneficial discourse is me just quoting someone else. I do it at work too, and half the time they don't notice. And it's pretty funny. Or I will reuse the motivational quotes that they email out every day on a different day as part of a stratagem when they ask for my input, and they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, I just think that some nonsense like that. That's what it is. It's hate breed lyrics. If you want to be different than the world you see, you need to be different than the world you see. If you want to make a difference in the world you see, you've got to be different than the world you see. Something like that. I don't remember now. But yeah, I dropped that at work and they were like, oh yeah. Why be original when you can steal from others? I totally agree. Why put in the effort of original thought? I'm not my brother. My brother's amazing at that. Never repeats himself. I don't know how he does it. Don't tell him I said that. I will be right back. Now, I hope. This part seems to be going faster. Why did I say that? What was I thinking? The first rule of getting stuff done is not to comment that you're getting stuff done. Thanks for that advice again, James. I appreciate you. Look at that, just chewing through the juice. What would be coming out that thick out of a vent at a fire station? Some of you who haven't spent time in the Midwest are probably like, what do you mean chili juice? Trust me. It'll clog arteries and air pipes, air vents. Window. I thought that would have been 2 pieces. Okay. I'm gonna have to bring the ladder around here, aren't I? I don't think I'm gonna get this whole thing done. Feel myself fading, but we're gonna keep going till 8. How's that sound? We'll go till 8. And we just keep on working. this video, anywhere else, any other video, anything you guys want to see, or hit me up on my X account, Twitter. I hate saying X. It just sounds like you're talking about someone you dated. Let me know the kind of stuff you want to see, and as long as I think I can pull it off and not go crazy or hate myself in the process, I will do it. Someone already suggested that I do Silent Hill 2, the remake, because they play all the twisted, messed up games, and that one was in their top 5, and I'm like, they're actually trying to kill me. But you know what? Maybe I will do it. Anything for the fans. You guys are nice and supportive, so not saying I'll do it right away. I'm almost done filming content for August at this point. I have 3 more Horizon Zero Dawns to film and 1 essay about 5 games that shouldn't have been made but were. And then August is done. And I already have September mapped out. But yeah, always happy. And says that maybe it becomes a live thing. Right now the lives are kind of an excuse for me to clean up my backlog. Work on completing some games that maybe I just haven't. Which the next one, probably after I get done with Horizon, the next one is going to finish up Dave the Diver, which is some people I know to play that for a while, and a couple people have, which just is great. I think it's an awesome little game. So yeah, those are some plans for the channel. Let you guys in on a little sneak peek since you're here. The gas station simulator video series that I started goes for 11 episodes. I get the platinum in the 100% 3 times thanks to glitches. So that was fun. Except not at all. Yeah. Can I jump? Sorta, kinda, not really. That's okay. 'Cause I can still clean. Tartar buildup. Nice. That's awesome. I like this trick, James. Thanks for showing me. You the man. Can I walk out across this? Oh, I can. How reinvigorating. Do this. Again, imagine you hired this guy, and this is what he's doing. Just craziness. Craziness. Okay, I'll take it. And I think that was already done. The window in this sill, I mean, but you guys feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. You know what? Maybe I will push on and get the exterior. Are you including this in that office wall? You are. Okay. Cool. Also, for those of you that don't play this, just so you know, you don't have to hold down any trigger buttons to shoot water. You can press left corresponding button on the computer, but you can press left on the controller and it'll just auto spray for you, which is great because at this point I'd have a hand cramp. Yeah, let's push. Let's get the whole outside done. We're close-ish. Wait, is there no inside? Am I close to having this done? Oh my goodness, I thought there was an inside. Oh yeah, we're finishing it. If I'm at 89%, we're finishing it. I am suddenly reinvigorated. Light. That would be disgusting and hilarious. I have not got the trophy yet, James. I think you have to finish the level without touching the scaffolding. So, but I haven't even gone near. I was one of the longest because I know there's bigger, but I can see why they don't like it, and it takes the longest because of all that jumping, which, thank you again for telling me that's what I needed to do. I don't know how long it would have taken me to figure that out. I don't know if this is going to work for this part. Yeah, it worked. I could have sworn there was an inside. I am so happy. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. Yeah, it did work. Thank you again, man. Again, there's such a great community of people that I've found between this and X, and one of my friends let me in on their group chat that they've been cultivating, and it's just a good time. Wonderful wife, little son. Life is good. I'm not even going to turn it into a joke. I was tempted to turn it into a joke, but I'm not even gonna. Hey, I didn't even need the ladder. See that? Life is good. We're getting there. Yes, sir. Living the dream. Really am. My dream, anyway, which is good since it's my life. But wait, doesn't that go back to that Bon Jovi song that Final Warrior was referencing? Maybe that's a different Bon Jovi song. My life is now or never. I'm gonna live for it. Yeah, it's different than Halfway There. Living on a Prayer. I don't know the titles. Bon Jovi was never my band. Oh, living on the power washer. There we go. I gotta find one of those AI songwriting things to do that for me. I need it to be copyright distinct for legal purposes. I beat you to the punchline? I'm sorry. I'll give you credit for the joke in the description if I can find a place to do the song for me. Hey, how excited is everyone that Spaceballs 2 is coming out? Or are you like me and really hoping they don't mess it up? Like, I want to be excited, I want to like it, but I'm like, man, since 2020, it has not been a good track record for movies. Don't ruin this one. Great minds do think alike. I keep looking down at the chat and then messing up whatever it is I'm doing. That's hilarious. Don't mind me. If you need me, I'll just be watering this cloud. Look, it's running away. It must not have liked the water. Yeah, I'm officially at that point of tired where I'm getting a little slap happy. So this is going to be fun for everybody. Yeah, exactly. Not like History of the World Part 2. Part 1 was amazing because I heard it was so bad. Still got a little ways to go, though. But we're getting there. I keep looking up. When I get to 3 or less, it's going to give me a little checklist. Garage door frames, vents, and wall bases. And a garage door frame. Tall order. Completely clean the fire station without standing on scaffolding. There we have it. Hey, thank you all for sticking with me. This was one of my better attended lives. I appreciate you. Yeah, you're great. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. But for now, I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.